Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everyone who's watching this. In today's video, I bring y'all a review of LEGO Star Wars set 7965 Millennium Falcon. The set came out back in 2011 with 1,254 pieces and its retail price was of $139.99 or 132.99 euros. I am really happy to have gotten this set. I remember seeing it through the internet as a kid when it came out, but I never got it. Not until recently when I was scrolling through eBay one day and I saw it new and sealed for a decent price, and I decided to just go ahead and get it. Before I start this review, I think we should get a better look at the box art and see the overall presentation of this set. At the front, you can see what it looks like, the Millennium Falcon fleeing from something, and some green lasers at the sides, like if it's trying to hit the Millennium Falcon. It's a big action scene coming through here at the front box art.
At the top right corner, you can see artwork from Captain Rex, and I really like this special detail in its cover because it takes me back to when I used to see a lot of Star Wars sets with this character in its cover.
On the bottom right corner, you can see the minifigures this set comes with, which are Darth Vader, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Princess Leia Organa. I really like these little announcement bubbles, which comes also in Spanish and French, that says that this set comes with, in all captions, new Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia Organa minifigures. It's funny to see how these three minifigures updated designs were a novelty back in 2011, and nowadays there are many updated designs for these same characters. Another blast from the past ad that's here is this Lego Club ad, which many of you will remember back in the day. And in the back of the box you'll see more of this build, and wow, is there a lot going on here. There's the whole interior of the Millennium Falcon. You can also see these little panels showing you the play features included in the set, to give you a better information on what exactly you're getting here. There's also ads for other 2011 LEGO Star Wars sets, which I would love to get in the future. These being an ad for Set 7961, Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, Set 7962, Anakin's and Sebulba's Pod Racers, Set 7964, Republic Frigate. And here's another cool ad, this one being for a LEGO game, LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, which came out in March of 2011, and that is based on the Star Wars The Clone Wars show. Now that we've covered the box art, let's go ahead and open it up.
A few moments later.
This is what the Millennium Falcon looks like all built up. But before that, I would like to show the minifigures that comes in this set. First of all, we have, let me focus that a bit. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi with his Jedi robes, torso print, his blue lightsaber, his cape, brown cape, and his hood piece. By the way, he just has this this head print. He doesn't come with a second face. So yeah, I think he's like, out of all these minifigures, I think only him and Darth Vader comes with just one single facial expression. And yes, this is what the 2011 Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure looks like. I really like the design. Pretty cute. And here's Luke Skywalker. He comes with his Farm Boy Luke outfit. I think that's how LEGO describes this version of Luke that we see in the first movie in A New Hope. He has printing on his torso, robes, a buckle. He has printing on his legs too. But yeah, he also comes with a blue lightsaber just like Ben Kenobi. And he has a second facial expression. Yes, he has this visor as a second facial expression, and this is because it's supposed to represent when he's training, basically in the Millennium Falcon, and he's training with a training droid. And yeah, I can show you the helmet later, but yeah, basically, yeah, I think it's a pretty solid minifigure. Probably my favorite version of Luke Skywalker. And yeah, from this era. Um, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And here's probably my favorite minifigure of this set. And yes, it's Darth Vader. And yeah, what can I say about this minifigure? Probably the best representation of Darth Vader that Lego has ever came out with. And yeah, he has his red blade lightsaber, his beautiful, perfect torso printing. He doesn't come with leg printing, but I think it's for the best. And yeah, his helmet. I think this is really, the best helmet he's come with. I don't really like what they did with the newer versions of Darth Vader, that they changed his helmet mold, I guess, to make it more accurate, but I just don't think it feels like a Lego minifigure anymore. And yeah, but yeah, in this head printing, you can see Anakin Skywalker with gray skin, battle scars, because yes, he is Luke Skywalker's father indeed. Hold on, let me put his helmet there. Chewbacca, he comes with a crossbow. Pretty simple. A pretty simple torso mold. For Chewbacca, he doesn't come with eyes, which I think is pretty cursed. But yeah, he didn't come with eyes in the 2000s and early 2010s. It wasn't until later that they made a different mold, and they finally included his eyes. I like his crossbow though. I think it's pretty neat. Next, we have Princess Leia Organa. She comes with a blaster, printing on her torso, no printing on her legs. She comes with this first facial expression, but if you remove her hairpiece, you can see a second facial expression where she looks not really happy. She looks more serious, in a more serious mood. And yes, that is the Princess Leia minifigure. Here's Han Solo. Sorry, just had to remove this cockpit piece. Here's Han Solo. He comes with printing on his torso. Nothing special. A normal minifigure. Hairpiece. A simple facial expression. And another blaster. And I think... okay, he doesn't come with another facial expression. And to finally show, the primary object of this review, the main character. Here it is, the Millennium Falcon. What can I say about this build? It's perfect, splendid, extraordinary. It's peak. It's peak. That's all I can say about the exterior design. Here's the cockpit that I showed earlier. And yes, you can open it up and you can sit Han Solo there so he can fly the Millennium Falcon. This is a printed, this is not a sticker, it's actually printed. Meanwhile, these ones here, hold on, let me focus. Yes, these pieces, those discs, those are stickers. This one's a sticker too. This one's a sticker too. These ones here. Hold on. Let me bring it. Yes, these ones here. Yep, stickers. Another sticker. Another sticker. And yes, and we have a little bit of space here because, well, you can move this up. And, you know, a bunch of Technic pieces and all that stuff. Have like a satellite here. You can move this up too. Pretty cool. But yeah. Here's the turret. It comes with 4 lasers. And yes, you can move this up and down, and move this all around. Because it comes with like a turntable piece. I think that's how it's called. And you can actually open up this part. And when you open it, it has this revealed here. Yep. It I believe you can sit 2 minifigures here. And I'm going to do that just to show why does this exist in this build. Okay, Luke Skywalker here. I'm gonna put Han Solo. Han Solo. Yes. Okay. And let me set them. Hold on, we need to achieve the perfect position so we can fit the 2 minifigures. Okay. So basically you have to lay them down here. And this I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if this appears in, I can't remember if this appears in the New Hope film, but I'm not sure. Okay, so you can fit this here, and I think, why is this not fitting here? Huh. This is strange. Wait, this doesn't fit here. Or am I doing something? Oh. Yes, I'm dumb. But yeah, you have to put it sideways there if you want to fit that there. And then you can just close this up. Okay, perfect. You can just close this up. And yeah, you can fit Luke in Han Solo, or Luke and Leia, or Luke and Darth Vader, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader there. And yeah, and then you can open it up again. Hold on, that's not supposed to come out of there. Oh my god. And yes, pretty interesting, honestly. Put this there. Okay. What else can I showcase in this exterior build? I find it kind of funny that they literally just used a Lego phone piece, to use it as like decoration, you know, for the exterior. And have these here. And yes. I really like this piece that they use for the Millennium Falcons. Pretty unique. It's like made out of a different plastic. Not the same plastic material from the Lego piece, but like it's kind of like rubbery. But yeah, it's like a long cylinder, rubbery piece that's supposed to be used as the the lighting in the back of the Millennium Falcon when they're flying. But yeah, these are stickers too. They used another Lego phone there in gray to decorate it. But yeah, pretty good design. It's pretty neat. It's 10 out of 10, honestly. Meanwhile, on the interior, you can just move these out, so you can enter the interior of the Millennium Falcon. And yes, just have to move these out. Here's what the interior of the Millennium Falcon looks like. Here's the training droid I was mentioning earlier, and here's Luke in his training outfit. With the visor and this helmet that I was planning to show, and this is basically him training. Yes, that's him training. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna put a minifigure here. And yes, this is what it looks like. We have some tools here. I'm not sure what that pyramid cylinder piece is doing there exactly. But yeah, I forgot what was it what was this supposed to like mean. We have more stickers here, unfortunately. Basically from the 2000s to early 2010s, Lego Star Wars used a lot of stickers. But nowadays, they kind of use them, but we have more printed pieces. We have these builds. I've never seen this piece right here. But yeah, it's my first time having them. And what else can I show here? Oh, we have this hidden like trapdoor. I would describe it like. Let me see if I can open it. How was I supposed to open this? Let me see if I can open it. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. That's how you open it. And oh my god, the lighting's not helping me. But if you can see there, it's not a trapdoor, it's a like leveling door. Well, not like a leveling panel. So the minifigures can exit the vehicle. And yeah. What else could I show here? There's nothing really much here, this part. And on here, let's see. Okay. I really like this part of the Millennium Falcon. There's some control panels, 2 seats. These are supposed to be like 2 sofas and a little table. So they can play games, I guess. And that's basically the monitors, the control panels for the ship. This one, okay, yes, this is a trapdoor that I was mentioning earlier, but I was confused because this one looks. I thought this one was the trapdoor, but no, it's this one. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, this one's more easy to open. Has a little. Okay, and I guess you can use this to, besides like a trapdoor or something, you can use it to store the guns, and I guess a lightsaber could fit there. Oh, and Chewbacca's crossbow, but let me see if I can fit a lightsaber. Let's use Darth Vader's. Okay, and yes, apparently you can store lightsabers there too, besides the blasters and the crossbows. Here's some stickers. And this is the other part. It has a little cup or a mug, however you call it. And two beds, so you can use two minifigures to maybe pretend that they're sleeping. And yes, that's basically it for the interior of the Millennium Falcon. A lot of LEGO Star Wars purists didn't like the interior when this came out because it's apparently inaccurate to the real Millennium Falcon ship. So yeah, I think it's okay for what it is. I mean, it's supposed to be like a playset for kids, so I guess a normal kid that's not really that much into Star Wars wouldn't notice that. But yeah, a lot of the more prominent complaint about this set was that the interior wasn't really accurate. But yeah, okay, this one here, and that's how you close it. Yes, that's basically it. Besides the turret, I haven't shown this part, and I just dropped some pieces there. Okay, so basically we have another turret here. Hold on, let me show it more closely and in depth. There's another turret in the bottom part, and yeah, another turret. We have these little things to basically place the Millennium Falcon if we're not gonna play with it. Basically, you know, support legs and flick missiles, because in 2011 we didn't have spring-loaded shooters, so yeah, basically had to use flick missiles if you wanted to, you know, add a cool plate feature for a Star Wars ship. Let me see if I can fire it. Yep, that's how you fire them. Yep. You know, pretty primitive if you're a LEGO Star Wars fan in the 2020s. But, I mean, it was good for its time. I wouldn't really complain about it. Here's more Technic pieces, because this is mainly a set built with Technic pieces. And yes, that would conclude for the LEGO Star Wars ship, the LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon vehicle from 2011. And what can I say? I like the exterior a lot, and this set is pretty nostalgic for me, because when I was growing up, I always wanted it. So now that, you know, I have money, because I have a job now, and I can earn money by myself without my parents' help, I can get a set like this one. And my only complaint is that they could have done better with the interior. And another complaint is this part. which if you open this part, maybe in a more aggressive way, you can like break it because it's not really well supported here. But yeah, besides that, it is a good set for what it is, for the year of 2011, the distant year. Here are the extra pieces that I should show. We have another of these long translucent cylinders that are tubes that I really like. But yeah, I gonna rate it like an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5. Not really a set that I have a lot of complaints about, or that I personally think, it wasn't worth the money. But yeah, pretty good set. I absolutely liked it. Let me put this here. And yes, this is what the Millennium Falcon looks like when you want to play with it. You can go like, wow, oh, Darth Vader, I hate you. But yeah, pretty solid set for its year. Probably my favorite version of the Millennium Falcon, because I'm too broke to get the UCS one from 2016, because it's like worth $1,000 or even more than that, maybe $2,000, I think. But yeah, and to conclude, I give this set an 8.5 out of 10, as I said earlier, and it's pretty swell, pretty good. It's peak.